In the grand theater of English history, dukes command the center stage. They are the highest-ranking nobles, second only to the monarch. The word duke itself whispers of power and prestige, derived from the Latin dux, meaning leader. Dukes were the military commanders, the political heavyweights, and the social influencers of their day. Their lineage often traced back to the Norman conquest, their bloodlines intertwined with the very fabric of England's story. To be a duke was to hold a position coveted and envied, a testament to lineage, wealth, and influence. The role of a duke has been anything but static, evolving significantly over the centuries. In the medieval period, dukes were practically kings in their own right, controlling vast tracts of land and commanding armies. They wielded immense power and were often the backbone of the kingdom's military might. Think of Richard of York, a prominent figure in the Wars of the Roses, whose ducal power rivaled that of the king himself. His influence and military prowess were pivotal during this tumultuous period in English history. As England transitioned into the early modern period, the power of the monarchy grew, centralizing authority and diminishing the autonomous power of the dukes. Dukes, while still immensely powerful, found their influence increasingly tied to the crown. They became integral parts of the royal court, their fortunes and status closely linked to their relationship with the monarch. They became advisors, diplomats, and patrons of the arts, their roles evolving alongside the nation they served. Dukes played crucial roles in shaping policy, culture, and diplomacy, reflecting the changing dynamics of power and governance in England. The decline of the dukes was not a sudden collapse, but a gradual erosion, shaped by a confluence of factors. The rise of a centralized government, with its ever-expanding bureaucracy, slowly chipped away at the duke's regional autonomy. The Industrial Revolution further shifted the balance of power, as newly wealthy industrialists and merchants challenged the traditional aristocracy. Societal values were changing, and the inherited privileges of the dukes were increasingly questioned. Section 4. Crown versus Dukes, a historical tug-of-war. The relationship between the monarchy and the dukes has always been a complex dance of power, sometimes collaborative, sometimes competitive. There were periods when dukes were the monarch's greatest allies, their power bolstering the throne. However, there were also times when ducal ambition posed a threat to the crown. Kings like Henry VII, acutely aware of the potential threat posed by powerful dukes, took steps to curb their influence, consolidating power and ensuring the supremacy of the monarchy. Section 5. Expert Voices, Understanding the Duchy's Decline. Historians point to several key factors that contributed to the decline of the dukes. These factors were not isolated but interconnected, creating a complex web of challenges that the nobility struggled to navigate. The rise of Parliament and the increasing importance of common law gradually limited the duke's legal and political power, explains Dr. Eleanor Searle, a leading scholar of medieval England. This shift meant that the traditional authority of the dukes was increasingly questioned and undermined by emerging legal frameworks. The dukes were also hurt by the changing economic landscape, adds Professor David Starkey, a renowned Tudor historian. The economic transformations of the period were profound, altering the very foundations upon which the dukes' wealth had been built. The old feudal system, which had been the basis of their wealth and power, was slowly being replaced by a more modern capitalist economy. This transition was not just economic, but also social, as new classes and economic practices began to emerge, further eroding the traditional power structures that the dukes had long relied upon. Section 6. Legacy of the Dukes, a Faded Glory. The Dukes of England may no longer wield the same political clout they once did. Their voices once echoed in the halls of power, shaping the destiny of a nation. But their legacy is woven into the very fabric of the nation, a testament to their enduring influence. Their titles remain, often accompanied by vast estates that stand as monuments to their historical significance and a lingering aura of prestige that continues to captivate the imagination. Yet the story of the Dukes is not merely one of decline. It is a rich tapestry of resilience and transformation. It is a tale of adaptation, of navigating the shifting currents of history with grace and determination. They have witnessed and influenced significant historical events, adapting to societal changes while maintaining their heritage. While their power may have diminished, their influence endures, subtly shaping the cultural and social landscape of modern England. A reminder of a bygone era when dukes held the destiny of England in their hands, their legacy a bridge between the past and the present.